Once upon a time, Prince Harry was the media's golden boy, a charming war hero with a smile that could light up a room. He was the royal everyone wanted to befriend, the fun-loving prince who seemed untouchable. Elsa Anderson, a former press secretary for the late Queen Elizabeth from 2001 to 2013, fondly remembers that era when Harry was the darling of the press. Anderson reminisces about Harry's playful nature, always ready for a laugh and eager to pose for photos, even amidst formal events. In contrast to his more serious brother, Prince William, Harry was the life of the party, witty, intelligent, and deeply passionate about his military service. He was everything you'd expect from the world's most eligible prince, Anderson recalled. But then, things took a turn. Fast forward a few years, and that once beloved prince now finds himself navigating challenges alongside Meghan Markle in the US. What happened to the delightful young man who could do no wrong? Well, according to some, he's been labeled a grifter. Yes, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex have drawn sharp criticism from none other than Spotify founder Bill Simmons, who didn't hold back after the couple failed to deliver on their much-anticipated Archetypes podcast. "The effing grifters," he reportedly stated, suggesting that a Zoom meeting with Harry was a tale worth its own podcast. One can only wonder what went awry during that meeting to elicit such a strong reaction. But there's more. An anonymous insider took the grifter narrative further, comparing Harry and Meghan to King Midas. Only instead of turning everything they touch into gold, they've managed to create something much less desirable. According to this source, everything they come into contact with turns into poop. It seems their once promising endeavors have met with a string of setbacks since stepping back from royal duties, leading to a series of misfortunes, including a recent delinquency notice regarding financial reports for their nonprofit, Archewell. They appear caught in a cycle of public relations disasters, unable to avoid turning every situation into a debacle. But what's really going on? Are Harry and Meghan genuinely inept? Or are they merely trying to navigate life with grand promises and little execution? According to the insider, it may just be a classic case of incompetence rather than outright grifting. However, that doesn't make them any more appealing to potential backers or fans. After all, who wants to support a couple that seems to possess the reverse Midas touch? Even Elsa Anderson, who once held such fond memories of Harry, couldn't help but express relief when discussing the current chaos. "Thank God I'm not there," she quipped, clearly unenthusiastic about the royal staffers dealing with ongoing drama. She praised the royal household for managing the situation with poise, noting that it's a relentless, round-the-clock job. Like many others, she seems content to observe from a safe distance, glad to have left before the storm truly began. Adding to the intrigue, Harry's recent trip to Africa has ignited questions about his relationship with Meghan Markle, especially in light of her absence during this significant journey. Initially, it seemed she would join him, but her decision to stay back raises eyebrows. Some speculate that she may have wanted to wear her eye-catching red dress for the occasion. Harry appears more relaxed and at ease lately, seemingly liberated to pursue his own interests. However, he also seems fixated on expressing disdain for social media and the concept of free speech, indicating a complex mental state. His time in South Africa allowed him to reconnect with his past, caring for infants and playing football with older children, experiences that serve as a reminder of a happier time, contrasting sharply with his current circumstances. It's unfortunate that Meghan wasn't by his side for such a meaningful visit, raising further questions about their relationship dynamics. Harry has also been reaching out to old friends, trying to reconnect with those who can help him navigate this challenging period. However, he must tread carefully. Trust is invaluable during tumultuous times, especially given that he hasn't seen his children in at least 2 weeks. In conjunction with his trip, Harry recently attended the Clinton Global Initiative in New York, where he spoke passionately about children facing dire circumstances. Despite depicting a portrait of smiling children behind him, his frustrations with social media and its implications on free speech are evident, issues that he and Meghan seem particularly sensitive to. As speculation continues around Harry and Meghan's relationship, it's hard to ignore the complexities of their situation. Meghan's recent antics, including mocking Liam Payne during a performance, have not helped her public image. While Liam was pouring his heart into a rendition of John Mayer's Waiting on the World to Change, Meghan was reportedly laughing and mocking him. Harry, meanwhile, watched her with admiration, seemingly oblivious to her behavior. Some might argue that she was just caught up in the moment, but this appears to be a recurring theme for her: mockery and a sense of superiority. Remember her previous incidents, like the Canadian national anthem debacle and her behavior at an autism charity event? It seems she often finds a way to make serious occasions about herself. What's particularly frustrating is how the media tries to downplay her behavior, portraying her as a naive figure who doesn't know any better. But she's a grown adult who should know the rules, especially since she has allegedly taken etiquette lessons. Her inflated ego is hard to ignore as well. Meghan claims to have a double major in international relations and theater from Northwestern University, yet that program doesn't exist. It seems she's either mistaken or creatively embellishing her past. Is anyone genuinely surprised by this? It's classic Meghan. Whether she's belittling performers or disregarding royal customs, it's always about her. And the sad part is that she's dragging Harry down with her. As much as Meghan might try to rewrite her narrative, the truth remains clear. The evidence is out there, and her behavior does not reflect genuine care or an understanding of royal duties. It's the behavior of someone seeking attention to the point of ridicule, believing she's above common decency. Until she learns to show real respect for others and the traditions that elevated her, she risks being seen as just another self-centered attention seeker. So, to Liam Payne, you deserve better. And to everyone watching, stay vigilant and extend your best wishes to the Payne family during this challenging time. The royal family's dynamics are complex, and Meghan's recent actions certainly add another layer to the unfolding narrative.